Well, that there's pretty cool. So the reason I had to pick up well, I guess I didn't have to pick one up. The reason I did pick one up was, there was two reasons. One, I got it on a good sale, discounted price because it was technically open box. And when I say open box, I actually called the company. I asked them why it was open box. Was it returned? They didn't like it. What was what? Apparently it was bought, cracked open, never used. Everything was still sealed in the packaging. So, I'll take the discount. And secondly, the reason is because I am trying to do some reverse engineering on some components, specifically some obsolete stuff, or maybe even modify existing stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with it, right? But I'll kind of go into what I've been working on so far with it. So one of the things I was trying to do is try to see if I can replicate existing plastic cases I already have. This is an ABS injection molded component I get made right now, so I was seeing if I can make myself a digital version of this. Now, the scanner has issues with things that are black and things that are shiny. This is kind of black and shiny, as you can see. So, what the internet says and what everyone else says, I guess what the manufacturer, you have to buy a sublimating spray kind of thing, and that is what these are. Different ones, I guess. These ones came in a sample pack. It came with an orange one as well, but I used up super quick. Now, the reason I used the orange one was because it said it was dissolving and disappears up to 24 hours. Now, I sprayed this component with that spray. Most of it has come off, but then you got this one spot right here where you gotta really scrub to get it off, and there's all sorts of residue. So it will come off, but it isn't dissolvable like the manufacturers have said. So to test out this 3D scanner, I'm going to print my Bob Ross little bubble head. I'm going to put it on the scanner, see how well this works, see how well it picks up the details, the little bits of the beard, the brush, the whatever this thing's called, the thing that holds all the paint. I really don't know what that's called. Anyways, so I'm going to load it up into the scanner and we will try it out, see how it goes. Now, I apologize in advance for the darkness of the room and whatnot. The scanner, for what I have read, works best in a dark room. So we're going to select my scanner. Should be turning on the scanner, or at least connecting to it in some fashion. Once we get this going, I'll show you the scanner actually working. So we got our scanner turned on. We're going to do a texture scan because apparently that will actually pick out the color and, I don't know about detail, but the color out of the actual scan. So we'll hit apply on that. We can kind of see it in the corner over here, and what we're going to do is adjust the lighting or the brightness until it's kind of enough to where it isn't oversaturated. I've read a couple of different things about this, whether you should have the HDR on or off, how many turntable steps you should have. I really don't know. So this is all new to me, so it's a whole bunch of me trying to figure stuff out. So I got 20 turns in the turntable, align mode versus on the turntable, with turntable on, HDR on, the brightness set to about, I would say, 30-ish%. It's kind of in that range. I can see it on the scanner. It's on the scanner beside me, which I'll point to in a minute. And we will hit start scan. And we will let that go. isn't looking too bad at all. You can see, you know, the face. You can see all the different colors in there. You can see the, you know, the paint on the palette thing. I think that's what it's called. You can even see the name on the base there. So I think what we'll do is turn this on its side so I can get more pictures of the angles that it somehow didn't get or was obscured. So yeah, let's try that. So that there again printed pretty well. Now if I turn it like this, you clearly didn't get the side that we had it face down on, but that's okay. There's nothing really to edit, so I'll apply it. And it should merge the two. Like so. Well, it looks pretty good. It looks rough, and that's because I need to do the global optimization. I'm not going to do any more scans, so we'll do the global optimization. Looks cleaner already. Looks pretty good. I guess it didn't get much in the way of, like in here, kind of by his pants and whatnot, but that's okay. We'll confirm that. We're going to go into a mesh. We're going to go watertight. I'm going to go into high detail just because. Alright, so that finally finished. If texture is incorrect, please do texture remapping. And that looks quite good, if I don't say so myself. I mean, look at that. We got, you know, the wording, the stuff in his color palette, the little color on the end of the brush. He's got the little dots in his eyes and everything. That turned out amazingly well. Huh. And I think what I'm supposed to do next is like sharpen or smooth. I don't know what to pick. Let's sharpen it. Let's say sharpen on high. Because I have no idea how well any of this works. So we're just kind of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. Honestly, if anything, that kind of made it look worse. So let's reset that. Alright, close. Perfect. Let's see what smooth does. Let's do it on high. I genuinely can't notice a difference. But I'll apply that. Sure, why not? It looks cool. Oh, it even got the bottom of the little, like, speaker thing. Well, that's nice. Huh. Yeah, cool. And now I believe I just save it? I don't think I want to simplify this, like, because it's kind of... Yeah, I don't think I want to simplify that, so I guess I'll just save the scan. And... okay, so it plopped it in like that, so I'll have to move it around. First we'll flip it up. We will tilt it a bit more because this... one thing I did read, it doesn't export it like completely level and flat. It'll just kind of like whatever orientation it has decided at once is what it's going to be. Yeah, it's still a little kind of crooked. So we'll push that part down a little bit like that. And what I do know is the bottom here, I'm not going to print that because, you know, I don't want the speaker and everything like that. So make a cut, like so. Keep the upper part, perform the cut. But I will say, that is not bad at all for what it is. That ain't terrible at all. I don't know why it's got those little gaps there, but yeah, we'll leave that alone, I guess. It's clearly going to need to be printed with supports, because, well, that's going to print out of nowhere. His easel thing is going to print out of nowhere. So we will, let's see here, I guess everywhere. So we'll just select some new settings here. We'll put it into 0.2 millimeter quality mode, Prussian PLA. Slice that up. And that's, oh boy, that's a lot of support. Well, I suppose I can take the brim off, you know, slice that again. I don't think I need a brim on that. And yeah, that's probably can't do too much better than that. That will take about 4 hours. So let's get that going. So it's been 4 hours. Let's see how our figure did. It kind of broke off when I was taking off all the support material, and I haven't had a chance to glue it on yet, but there you go. So as you can see, it picked up a lot of the details in the face. It scanned it remarkably well. There's a bit of detail it didn't pick up, just because I think it might just be a little too fine, kind of like in the beard a little bit, and maybe a couple of creases in the pants and whatnot. But all in all, under the print settings I used, it printed rather well, and I'm rather impressed by that. I guess I could have done a better infill or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, it kind of snapped right at the bottom here, kind of when I was picking off all of the support material, but you know, whatever. I'll get that glued back on and get that going again. Yeah, but all in all, I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm definitely going to use this going forward. With what exactly, I don't know, but I'm sure I got a whole mountain of things I could try. All sorts of obsolete components downstairs that I could, bring back to life again. We'll see what we can do with this. And that there is my short and brief current experience with the 3D scanner. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. As always, like and subscribe. And until the next one, have a good one.